The top stories. Minister asks for public help on guns, a near $200 million bill for tourism upgrade, and Barbados lose again in World Cup netball. Welcome to Nation News for Tuesday, August 11th, 2015. The Minister of Home Affairs, Adriel Bradford, has appealed to Barbadians to assist police as they seek to cut the illegal gun traffic into Barbados. Speaking in the House of Assembly, Mr. Bradford expressed alarm at the level of gun violence, which he associated with what he called the steady flow of illegal imported firearms. He suggested that more stringent policing of the ports of entry among measures to take guns out of the hands of the lawless. Gunplay in the last 3 weeks has claimed the life of one man and left 11 people hospitalized, according to Nation News statistics. Mr. Bradford was speaking on a resolution to approve government's borrowing of $76 million from the National Insurance Board to be spent on new police stations and in upgrading some existing facilities. A building firm says it wants to work with government to solve the middle-income housing shortage. The manager of Apex Construction, Benjamin Niles, says there's urgent need to fill a void for people who can only afford homes that cost less than $200,000. He pointed to the long list of applications of the National Housing Corporation, suggesting that about 90% require cheaper homes than are on the market.
What we would like to see is something created that would allow people to be able to get 4,000 square feet of land, say for $40,000 as an example. That's what the aim would be. The details is what we have to now work out. But that would allow us to be able to provide a housing solution and fall within the bracket that several of these folks are in need of.
Mr. Niles' recommendation coincides with national consultations on a plan of action to guide Barbados' housing policy for the next 20 years and on a global habitat conference. A bill of $182 million has been placed on a number of initiatives that a study says can give Barbados more tourism bucks. The estimate is contained in a report by private consultants who recommend that the redevelopment of Speightstown and Oistins, along with some big projects related to the country's history, among proposals that they hope will extract more dollars from the travel sector. The authors say Barbados must invest seriously in tourism services, product, and infrastructure. Murder-accused Jason Cecil Spencer has been remanded to H&P Dodds until September the 7th after appearing in the District Air Magistrates Court on Monday. The 34-year-old unemployed man of no fixed address was the subject of a police wanted notice in June. He was not required to plead to the charge of murdering Charles Ellis at Nelson Street in May. Mr. Ellis was shot on May the 5th and died just over 2 weeks later. Two houses at Yearwood Road in Blackrock received electrical damage on Monday after a Barbados Light and Power incident in the area. Light and Power spokesperson Jennifer Blackman said workers were trimming trees in the area when the line broke and caused the surge. The incident was dealt with immediately by a crew on location, but not before damaging several electrical appliances as well as a television stand and a carpet in the homes of Faye Worrell and Carmel Mayers. Two new centenarians have been celebrating. The latest is Ina Eiffel of Queen Street in Speightstown, who received a visit earlier on her 100th birthday from acting Governor General Sir Philip Graves. Relatives said Ms. Eiffel, who is still very active, had no children of her own but was mother to many. Over the weekend, former teacher Aldora Yearwood had her big day. The The mother of 4 daughters is immobile and has hearing challenges, but can still read bold prints. She attributes her long life to a strong faith in God, her ability to forgive, healthy eating, and gardening. Happy birthday to all. Up next is Sherilyn Toppin with commentary on conditions at the psychiatric hospital.
Some of the most vulnerable people in society are those who have a mental illness. With medication and family support, some have been able to manage their condition. For others, it is a daily struggle to simply deal with the basics of life. They have to be placed in a mental health facility where their needs are looked after by trained professionals. Every effort should be made towards their treatment and care with the goal of reintegration into society. That is why the pictures of some of the conditions at the psychiatric hospital are just heartbreaking. We urge government, businesses in the private sector, and individuals who can to please make every effort to improve these conditions.
In sport, Barbados have suffered another defeat at the Netball World Cup in Sydney, a 37-34 loss to Scotland. The Scots took an early 3-goal lead and soaked up the pressure each time Barbados closed the gap. The Bajan Gems leveled the scores 31-all in the fourth quarter and even went in front, but Scotland scored 4 straight goals to retake the lead and the match. Barbados will play Fiji next. And finally, a Slovenian opera singer shared video of himself singing Schubert while undergoing brain surgery in the Netherlands. Ambros Bajek Lapagna posted a video to YouTube showing him performing the first and last couplets of Schubert's Gute Nacht, Good Night, while undergoing surgery for a brain tumor. So that doctors at University Medical Center Utrecht could monitor his ability to sing and recognize the key change. Mr. Bajek Lapagna said the surgery was more than a year ago and he is doing fine, continuing his singing professional career. And that's Nation News for Tuesday. For more, log on to nationnews.com as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Midweek Nation on Wednesday or subscribe to our e-paper.